So if you're a director of product at Meta, making maybe 380,000 bucks a year with RSUs vesting every quarter, if you're a VP of engineering at NVIDIA, you're pulling in what, 450 to 500K a year. If you're a staff engineer at Google, earning maybe 390,000 bucks in total comp, or maybe you're a principal product manager at Microsoft, sitting on 320,000 bucks and a pile of uncashed stock options. Or maybe you're a solutions architect at Cisco, maybe you're making 270K, all in, you're getting absolutely destroyed in taxes. You know it, I know it, but no one's showing you how to fix it. So you're making 400,000 bucks a year and you live here in California. That's about 94,000 to the federal government, another 32,000 to the state. Your total tax bill is about 126,000 bucks. That's 31.5% of your income gone. You worked your ass off, you showed up, you got paid, and then you handed over a third of your money to the government. You are the IRS's favorite victim. But here's the thing, wealthy people, well, they're playing a completely different game. They're not maxing their 401ks and hoping for the best. They're using a tax law legally to cut their tax bills in half. And now I'm going to show you how they do it. So let's say you got 50,000 bucks sitting in Schwab. Maybe it's RSUs and you vested and you never touched. It's earning what, 4% probably? You're making 2,000 bucks a year after taxes. Congratulations, that's $1,360 in your pocket. Great job. Meanwhile, you just gave the IRS 126,000 bucks. So here's the move. Take out that 50,000 bucks, buy yourself a $500,000 rental property, maybe in Santa Rosa, maybe in San Francisco, run it as an Airbnb. This is what the rich do. And here's what it looks like to you. $500,000 condo, land value maybe 100,000 bucks, building value 400,000 bucks. That's the depreciable part. Pay attention now. You put 100K down, 20%. You finance the rest at 7%. Maybe on a mortgage of 400,000 bucks, that's around $28,000 a year in payment. Now let's talk about cost segregation. Instead of depreciating that $400,000 building over 27.5 years, you get a study done. It splits the building into $80,000 of 5-year stuff like the carpets and appliances, 40,000 bucks of 7-year stuff like the furniture, $60,000 of 15-year stuff like the driveways and landscaping, and 220,000 bucks remains in a standard 27.5 degree category. Under bonus depreciation rules, which just came about in 2025, you get to write off 100% of these short life assets. Let me say that again, 100% of these short life assets. What? Yeah, that means in year one, you write off 180,000 bucks immediately. Add in regular depreciation on the rest, and your total first year depreciation is $188,000. Now, here's where it gets insane. Let's say you manage the property for yourself. You're spending maybe 100 hours a year. For you engineers out there, that's 2 hours a week. That's called material participation. Now you can qualify to use that 188,000 bucks to offset your W-2 income that you do work at Google with. Let's do the math. You made 400,000 bucks in Meta. You take that $188,000 real estate loss. Now your taxable income is just $212,000. Rewind this because you need to watch it again. Okay? So instead of paying 126,000 bucks in taxes, you're paying closer to 52,000 bucks. Now, I'm not a CPA, I'm just a loan guy, but you want to consult your guy about this stuff. That's $74,000 tax savings in year one, all from $50,000 investment you were just letting sit in the bank. Now, let's say you don't hit that 100-hour mark, you just outsource everything. That's fine too. But now your $188,000 loss is passive, and you can't use it to offset your W-2 income, not unless you have a passive income to offset it against. So it carries forward year after year after year until you either make a passive income or you sell the property. Still useful, but not immediate. That's why the 100-hour rule matters. Now, let's look at year two. No more bonus depreciation, but you still get regular depreciation, $8,000 to $15,000 a year. You're paying down principal, the property appreciates, and you've got Airbnb income as well, cash flowing. And you're still getting tax deductions. So you're building equity and saving on taxes. So let's zoom out. Over 5 years, here's what you get. 120,000 bucks in tax savings, 40,000 bucks in loan paydowns, $75,000 in appreciation. That's $235,000 in wealth from a $50,000 investment. That's 4 times return, and 4x means 400, and it's all legal, logical, and available right now. I want to see you do that with your NVIDIA stock. But what about depreciation recapture when I sell? Sure, when you do sell, you got to pay back some of that depreciation at 25% federal and about 13.3% California. But here's the thing, you control the timing. You can 1031 exchange into another property and you're still winning because of the time value of money. So let me ask you, why are you paying taxes like someone who makes 50,000 bucks when you earn $400,000? Because you've been conditioned to be a good employee, max out the 401k, don't ask any questions, pay your taxes, repeat. That's not wealth building. That's simply survival. Now look, this isn't your get rich quick. You need a real cost segregation study. You need a good CPA, and you need to document your participation. But the opportunity is real, and the window is open. Thanks to the new 2025 tax law, 100% bonus depreciation is back. But we all know how tax law works. Well, it could disappear tomorrow. So here's your action plan. Step 1, take the lazy $50,000 out of your brokerage account. Step 2, find a cash flowing property. Very easy to do. Step 3, order a cost segregation study. Step 4, commit to 2 hours a week of active involvement. Step 5, file it before this year ends. Do it right and you're saving 74,000 bucks this year alone. Final word, you're making tech money. You're paying taxes like a chump and you've got the tools to stop. So stop being the IRS's favorite victim. Start playing the same game the wealthy are playing. It's your move.